Hi, I'm Steve from Norfolk and Good, Road to Self-Sufficiency. Bit of an update this week on various stuff that we're going to be doing, but the main problem I've got is my wheelbarrow's got a flipping hole in it. So I bought two, always got to have a spare one. Wheelbarrow's in a box that I'm going to build, so I'm going to get on with doing that now, and then maybe I'll show you around the plot and give you a little bit of an idea of what I've been doing this week to try and bring it into productivity, really. Alright, so first things first, we've got to get this hole replaced. See you in a bit. So to replace the wheelbarrow with a hole in it, we have a barrow in a box. So what we're going to do now is get this out of the box, and then I'll show you in speeded up version putting it together. See you in a bit. So there we have it, wheelbarrow, no hole, ready to move some muck about. So the other day I was cutting down a hedge for some friends of mine, and obviously a privet hedge, all these cuttings they wanted getting rid of. So I brought them back to my place, and we're going to run the lawnmower over them at some point, get them on the compost heap. But while I was driving back from there with my little trailer, there was a local place that had some horses, and they got some horse muck free, all bagged up, which I picked up and slung on the back of the trailer. The horse muck's quite fresh in those bags, unlike the horse muck that's almost gone behind it. So those bags I'm going to take down to the compost bins and add it to bin number 3, which is the pile on the go, and hopefully that will give it some nitrogen, help it heat up, ready for spring and summer. I'll show you that when we get back down there. So the new wheelbarrow gets its first workout today. Hopefully it won't get a hole in it for a few years like the old plastic one we had, but hopefully that will give us many good years service. So here we are at the compost heap with my barrow load of bagged up manure. You may be able to see that from a previous video. I've actually moved the compost heap from there to there, turned that over about a week ago, but I'm going to add this manure here to this pile here. I'll spread it on top and then put some planks over the top of it, just give it a little bit of protection from the rain, and then I'll be looking to turn that over in the next few days and get all that lovely fresh horse muck mixed up in there. We've got our little ericaceous bay here, Haven't really done much with that, but there is an area next to the new shed that's got a load of stuff in it that we can bring along and pile that up in there. So that'll be good sort of ericaceous compost going on there. Next to that we've got a laundry bag full of wood chip from when I started doing the orchard the other day. That's a bag full of bit of leaf mould going on in there. There's my artichoke bed. So it looks like I've got an 8-foot tall person buried in there. Let me just take you down to the orchard and show you what we did the other day. So I've removed all the honeysuckle from this fence that's on the side of the chicken run. That's all been going on, and a lot of that stuff gets either composted or burnt. You can see all the wood chippings on the ground from my last session when I was down here sorting out the orchard. So we'll just step over a few bits so you can see there's sort of piles of stuff that can all go through the chipper. Trees have had a bit of a decimation about them, so we've now uncovered builder pear tree there. That apple tree there's had a bit of a cut. This tree I believe is self-seeded. Not 100% sure what it is. It's another apple tree that had a load of bramble around it. I may have some other video that I can cut into this to show you just how bad that was. And then we got this laurel here, which I've hacked a bit back at the moment. And the plan eventually is to take this laurel out completely, which will give us room for another row of hazelnuts or something like that. So yeah, so that's what we've been up to this last week, starting to clear this area here. Once we've got it all cleared back, got that big mess there to sort out. That's going to be a task and a half. Looks like there's a beech tree in amongst that lot. So once all that's done, we can then clear all the ground away, pull all the stuff back. We're going to mulch all around the trees, and then maybe put a load of wood chip on top. So that's a bit of a catch up on this week. Oh, and that's some of the laurel that got cut back. That's going to be burnt, and some of the laurel sort of stacking up ready for the log burner, and maybe some of this stuff here we're going to use to recreate or rebuild some hedgehog houses at some point, and I'll probably do a video on showing you me doing that. So last week when I showed you the update of the 4th L-shaped no-dig bed there in the middle, it was snow on the ground, it was freezing cold, but we're now at a sort of balmy 12 degrees at the moment. So I thought it's worth just showing you the no-dig beds all ready for planting without the snow around. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to go and set the camera up and empty that wheelbarrow, and then I think I might call it a day after that. I don't know, see how I feel. So let's go and get this set up and get this manure into the composting. Just a quick one, just quick check on the broad beans in there. You can see them all popping their heads through, they survive the snow. So they're doing well. Right, I'm going to set this camera up and get this muck moved. So there's nothing pretty about compost heap. Not where I am anyway. mean, the plan is to get some more pallets to make some hen houses out of, because we're planning on getting a few chickens, about a dozen chickens at some point in the future. So when I go on the hunt for more pallets to make them with, we'll get some more pallets and we'll just give this area a bit of a tart up for now. That'll do. Would help if I actually had a knife rather than a whatever. Yeah, handy thing about living out in the country, you're never too far away from somebody who's got a horse. Often it's free. You can see this stuff is very, very fresh and strawy. So we'll get it on here. Hopefully it will all rot down really nicely, mixed up with all the other stuff that comes out of the garden. Some people don't like using horse manure because it's got a lot of seeds in it. But I've found previously that if you leave it in the heap for about a year, or the heap gets really hot, the grass seeds are done. Some people worry about weed killer that may have been spread on the ground in which the horses are feeding. I don't think many of the horse owners around here do anything like that, because the horses are in the field eating the grass and weeds. Right, I'll shut up now, get on with this. Oh yeah, so dealing with a pile of horse shit is probably the best place to finish this video off. So really all this video was about was just giving you guys a bit of an update on the stuff that's been going on, and from here on in really it's going to be me doing a little bit of everything to try and bring this homestead, this plot, call it what you will, up to self-sufficiency, and it's going to be about showing you each little bit that we do. So I'm just going to top this off. If you've enjoyed watching this video and you want to follow my journey more, please hit that subscribe button down there below somewhere. I may stick up a couple of links either there or there to some of my other videos that will show you about my journey in getting this small holding up and running and self-sufficiency. So thank you for watching, thank you for putting up with me, and I look forward to showing you more of my journey in the future. Stay safe and keep life simple.